Good morning. Today is Friday, September 8th. My name is Dan Guse. I'm the Operations Section Chief with California Incident Management Team 14, and this is your morning update for the South Fork Complex. So yesterday marked a change in tempo for us. We went from going direct to attacking the fire to what we switched into was called mop-up and suppression repair. So when we talk about mop-up, what we're doing is we feel relatively secure with the lines that we have, that they're not going to continue, the fire's not going to continue to grow, but to strengthen and secure those lines and really make sure the fire's under control, we go in with water and hand tools and chainsaws and remove any heat that's close to the line. Every time we gain a foot of depth on that line of cold black, we strengthen that line a little more and make sure that fire's secure. And then with suppression repair, we work with forest specialists from hydrology and wildlife and heritage and all that stuff that we call resource advisors to ensure that we're repairing damage that we've done during the suppression effort and trying to minimize any further damage that may happen during the wintertime due to erosion or snow melt or any of that kind of stuff. So, we know we're heavy on the land when we put the fire out, and we're trying to return it to the best we can. So we'll start today in the Pilot Fire located here on Pilot Ridge. This fire has been well under control. We've been in patrol status for the last several days. We found just a couple little stump holes burning and that kind of stuff. So we started heavy on suppression repair in here. And so we brought down heavy equipment along these dozer lines to put in water bars to help with erosion, to minimize soil distribution later on. And we continued backhauling a bunch of hose and pumps and all that stuff as this kind of winds down. In Division Oscar, here on the 3-9 fire along South Fork Road, we had some areas of heat still down in the river, or down the creek bottom rather. We got guys in there working on that stuff, mopping that up, strengthening and securing that line. And then we have some dozer line that's not on the map here. That's what we call contingency line, which is line in case something happened, that we started doing some repair on that stuff as well. In Division Whiskey, we continue working with the resource specialists. We have a bunch of trees that we had to take down from the 2015 Blake fire that were hazardous to the guys on the ground. And what we're doing is we're taking all that dead material, trees that have no value whatsoever, making log decks so that the forest can burn them this summer and remove those hazard fuels. And then this area, which is with the last piece of line that we tied in 2 days ago, this dozer line, the crews are in there mopping it up. They're doing the best they can. There is still a lot of snags, so it's slow going. Want to make sure they're safe. I'm out on what was the head of the fire, Division Alpha, just north here of Henry Ridge. The hotshot crews are in there and they're trying to find as much heat as they can. So when this fire made a push about a week ago, it threw a bunch of spot fires out in front of it, which is this area down here. A lot of those spot fires didn't grow together just due to the fuel continuity, the lack of just a continuous fuel bed. And so that's making it difficult for them to go around each little area and kind of identify heat and take care of it. The last little section here of Foxtrot, just east of Pilot Creek, we're still dealing with that drainage that we've been talking about the last couple days. Just real steep, hard access. The guys are getting in there. They're putting snags on the ground. They're getting in there, hand feeling the edge, making sure everything's under control and good. So we're making that transition. You'll hear a lot about mop-up and suppression repair over the next several days. Feel really confident the fire is within its footprint. It's not going to grow anymore, but we still have work to do. Thanks.